This leads me to my next theory, that Ricken is an early Lumon test subject, or even the outie of one of the goats found in Mammalians Nurturable. Let me explain. In the book, the UUR, Ricken discusses his childhood and how his parents were arrested for a bank robbery. Not much is known about where he grew up, but he would have had to have been put in some sort of foster care. I think he was picked up by Lumon. What better test subject than an orphan? Plus, we learned that he interned at a honey factory, which might have been run by Lumon. There's lots of bee imagery at Lumon, like the Bee Evermerry poster in the break room and the beehive code word in the security office. We know Lumon has internships too, such as Miss Huang interning on the severed floor. Ricken also has a special connection with the innies, and perhaps that's because of his severed past or how indoctrinated he is. The innies gravitate to the profound words from his book, which for us normal folks seems ridiculous. But the thing I find most odd are Ricken's connections to goats. And shout out to user plainroom7681 on Reddit, who created a list of connections between Ricken and these goats. These include Ricken's bell app, which is similar to the bell Lorne uses for the goats. Goat statues surround Ricken's house, and at Ricken's dinner, everyone except Mark and Devon are in earth-toned brown outfits, and check out the sun god imagery of his book cover. It matches the sun blaring behind the goat during the sacrifice scene. Ricken also loves to climb mountains like a goat, oftentimes without any gear. Now, I have no idea how this would work, but what if you could take all these severed parts of a person, like the 25 parts of Gemma, and implant them into an animal? So when you do experience moments of trauma, it transfers to, let's say, a goat. Drummond even says of the goat to be offered that it will be, quote, entombed to a cherished woman, who we assume is Gemma. The connection between Ricken, his friends, and goats is further shown when people like Rebeck chew like a goat and, according to Devon, smell weird. The overtime contingency in the season 1 finale may have even triggered something in Ricken, as he suddenly gets flustered and starts saying things like hamburger waiter.
You sound like a sad old hamburger waiter.
But if you want to look more into this, I've left the links to Plain Room's posts in the description.